Let us see the flow diagram interaction of Perform QLRA process. In this slide, I have a flow diagram interaction of the process of Perform QLRA, which is represented in a red outlined box. All the processes are blue colored boxes, but the main process is highlighted with red colored outline. The documents as well as plans are notated with these symbols, and the interactions are with various arrow marks. The orange line is with respect to risk register. The pink line is with respect to risk report. Now coming to the inputs of this process, as you can see, we have risk management plan, which is coming from plan risk management process. Because it has the P scale and I scale, probability and impact scales, the PI matrix. Then we have the risk register, which is coming from identify risk process. It will have all the possible individual project risks which are going to be qualified. So the risk register is acting as an input, but the risk report is not there as the input. Then you have the stakeholder register. It is an input because the stakeholders are going to be confirmed as the risk owners. That is one of the reasons it is acting as an input to Perform QLRA process. In the output, we have updated risk register noted with orange lines, as well as updated risk report, which was not there in the input. Now why risk report is getting updated? Because risk report will have the overall project risk as well as the summary level information with respect to now the prioritized individual risk. Earlier we had the summary level information with respect to all project risk. Now we are having the summary level information with respect to the prioritized individual risk. Whereas the risk register, of course, will have the qualified or the prioritized risk. Now you'll be thinking, what happens to the risks which are of low priority, that is of low probability and or low impact? Those risks are also going to be part of the risk register, but those risks will be in a list, and that list is called as watch list. So the low priority risk will be part of watch list, which is a part of the risk register. It is not a separate document. Now this updated risk register is going to act as an input for plan risk responses along with the updated risk report. In plan risk responses, we are going to develop the risk response strategies. And there are some dotted lines. This is a dotted orange line and dotted pink line. That is Perform QTRA. The dotted line is telling you this process of Perform QTRA is optional, whereas Perform QLRA process, as we have seen before, it is mandatory. You definitely have to prioritize the risk, because in a project there can be many risks, and not all risks are of equal importance.